Alright guys, today we are going to talk about a character called Pathfinder Jess. This video is going to be a video for new players. This is going to be the newbie farming video. This is the a full review on the very best farmer that a new player can get in this game if they have never ever taken part in any events whatsoever. This is all classic set characters, all characters that you can get without having participated in any events whatsoever. This is an extremely powerful farmer, and having this will make your life so much easier. So by the time we get finished with this, all the newer players, you guys are going to be farming professionals. All right, guys. If you like the content that we're doing on this channel, please use our supporter creator code. It really helps us out. It helps us to keep on doing what we're doing and creating content for you guys. So thank you so much for the support, guys. Rock and roll. Okay, let's get right into it. So Pathfinder Jess, she looks amazing right off the bat. Red's my favorite color, and she is as red as they get. Yeah. All right, so this monster right here, she is fantastic. She is kind of the forgotten farmer due to archaeologists and Fossil Southie really running the show and taking over the scene. But I think people forget just how insane this character is. After the hero rework, she got a massive boost like most characters did, and she is a total powerhouse. So the abilities that she's running with Teddy, Seismic Smash, and Phase Shift. These are not really all that important in regards to this build here. The Teddy is your auto turret that you can use to protect yourself. The Seismic Smash is your shockwave. It fires a shockwave in front of you, knocking everything flying, doing a bunch of damage. Phase Shift is your teleportation, so you can move around the map really quickly and keep yourself out of danger. Just your basic Outlander abilities. These things you're not going to be using really all that much because we're here to farm. So here is why she is so good. The Commander perk, Work Plus, increased pickaxe damage by 50%. This is basically what every class in the entire game needs automatically, built in, is like 50 to 100% increased pickaxe damage. And man, oh man, this ability turns her into a monster. Now, the things to remember about Pathfinder Jess compared to like Archaeologist or Fossil Southie is because all of her farming ability is funneled into her pickaxe, she does not use any energy to do this. She can run around 2 and 3 shotting materials like it's nothing with her pickaxe, just running around, just absolutely smashing everything into bits. Some rocks are a little beefier, some vehicles are a little beefier and are going to take a little bit more, but her pickaxe is extremely powerful. If you are hitting your critical locations to get the double damage on your pickaxe swings, you are going to absolutely tear your environment apart in the blink of an eye. She is extraordinarily powerful, and she is buffable by anything that buffs melee. Melee bonuses will affect your pickaxes, so just keep that in mind when you're considering more advanced options for this character. That said, she still has the anti-material charge, so even though you don't need this, you have it. So if you see any really big targets, then you can use your anti-material charge to punch right through all of them, instantly gathering all of the resources the same way that you would do with Archaeologist. So you're kind of a double-pronged character. You've got this powerhouse pickaxe, but you still also have the anti-material charge in your arsenal. You can use this pretty much twice. It costs 45 energy. You run around with a 100 energy. So you can fire off your anti-material charge 2 times and absolutely decimate the structures around you, gathering all the materials instantaneously. She also has In the Zone. After 5 consecutive hits with a pickaxe, it increases the pickaxe damage by 25% and your movement speed by 7.5%. During the In the Zone, so after 5 consecutive hits, you become in the zone. you will start to sparkle. You'll hear a sound audio cue, and nearby containers will start to glow. So this will actually allow you to locate containers like, you know, green containers, blue containers, purple containers that are hidden throughout the terrain, you know, which gives you even more treasure hunting potential with this character. So this character has really intense synergy as a gatherer because you are incentivized to use your pickaxe. You're getting these bonuses, you're using your anti-material charge, and you're getting the in the zone loot finding capability all built together. You have, of course, your loot llama as well, so if you do happen to collect a purple loot llama, you can break it open for a bunch of loot. So you have a lot of options here. The really nice thing about the pickaxe as well is that when you do open loot llamas, it's going to open a lot faster than it would on other characters, just due to the enhanced pickaxe damage that you do. You're able to break things apart quicker, so you have an advantage in that right as well. So she definitely has some huge advantages that Fossil Stealthy and Archaeologist doesn't have. You know, using her anti-material charge in conjunction with the pickaxe and, you know, the loot llamas, you actually have the ability to really produce a giant amount of resources very quickly while maintaining your movement speed bonus at the same time. And also, you know, it's pretty wild, honestly. Like, she's a really intense character. She is, you know, ferocious, you know, when it comes to farming. She really does not fall that far behind the Immortal Farmer or the Immortal Farmer 2.0 builds. She may be the newbie farmer, but she is an absolute monster. And I know some people that actually prefer her style over the other ones. Now, there is also another advantage to using Pathfinder Jess. The other advantage to using Pathfinder Jess is that you can use a long arm of the law. Because you are not tied to the immortal build, you are not tied to the Blast from the Past team perk, you can use the long arm of the law team perk to increase the range of your anti-material charge by 1 tile. This is an insane ability that allows you to farm potentially, you know, huge amounts of resources. The Immortal Farmer can only punch really 1, maybe 2 cars. But with this long arm of the law, I have punched through 6 cars if they were positioned correctly. It's very rare to find those situations, but you can line up some pretty insane gather punches by utilizing this incredible range on the anti-material charge. So it is extremely powerful, extremely potent. You can even use the long arm of the law to throw yourself out of danger, because it has a glitchiness where when you use your long arm of the law going over a cliff edge, it will actually shotgun you flying forward. And this can be used to your advantage, although most often it is accidental and can get you killed if you are close to the edge of the map. So you have to be very careful when utilizing that ability. But the thing with long arm of the law is, because it's, you know, you're not using the Blast in the Past, you can actually have a support team consisting of 5 characters of your choice. Now, that is not the case with the Blast from the Past. Blast from the Past requires that you use 2 dinosaur heroes in order to activate it, meaning 2 of your slots are already predetermined. You're stuck with either a melee bonus, a range bonus, or an armor bonus, or an energy bonus. You have to go, you know, with one of those. You have to go with those, and you obviously have to have the energy bonus on those characters, because that's the backbone of their entire builds, right? Yeah, with Archaeologist, she has to have the energy regeneration built into her. It is just, you know, a staple of the build. With Fossil Stealthy, you have to have two dinosaur heroes in order to activate his commander perk, and the downside to that is that you have 2 heroes that are really not doing anything for your build in regards to farming. So with this here, you have the ability to choose any 5 support support units that you want. For me, I decided to go with extra speed with Fleetfoot Ken. He gives you the fleet movement speed, 12.5% increase, which is, allows you to move even faster, getting from resource to resource node that much quicker. I decided I wanted to go even faster, so I went and took Phase Forward. Recon Scout Eagle Eye's Phase Forward gives you 30% movement speed bonus for 3 seconds every time you do a phase shift, allowing you to get to more resources and move around the map extremely fast. And I decided to go even further into phase shift by going with Phased Out. Flash AC's Phased Out ability reduces the cooldown of phase shift by 25%, allowing you to use this ability more often. I decided that wasn't even enough for me. I decided to go with Phased and Confused. Phase Scout Jess, with her Phased and Confused ability, gives you an extra charge with her phase shift, allowing you to regenerate charges quicker and hold more charges on her, which gives her so much freedom to phase shift consecutively back to back, almost as often as she wants. The last but not least, I went with Berserker just to give my Teddy a boost. Berserker increases your Teddy damage by 30%. That's with Trailblazer Quinn. Now, you could go with so many different combinations of this. You could actually choose to have a fully combat build, 100% all soldier combat, or you could go with a full Teddy build, like just a pure Teddy damage build, or you can go with a pure Seismic Slam build, or you could do a combination of anything in between. Because you are not required to have specific characters in your support team, you really have a full 5-slot character option list. Your build is completely entirely up to you. There's no best build. None of these are essential to farming. Fleet, I think, is the best one. The phase shift abilities are really handy and fun to use, but ultimately you're going to be farming so fast and moving so quick that phase shifting may or may not even be a part of that strategy. Because you have the long arm of the law, that is almost like a teleport in itself. Whenever you see something in front of you and you want to just move a little faster, you just hit long arm of the law, you fly forward super far, smashing the material, and then just going right back into your pickaxe to attack even more. So these are not even necessary for this build. None of these are really necessary. You could build this character any way you want and still be absolutely one of the most powerful farmers in the entire game, because all of your power comes from your pickaxe. It's an incredible character. Honestly, this one here, if Archaeologist and Fossil Southie never existed in the game, no one would even care. This character is so powerful with her farming capabilities and her treasure hunting capabilities that people would transition over to this character in the blink of an eye and not even bat an eyelash, not even notice the difference really. The power of all 3 of these characters is all just extreme, absolutely extreme. It's super fun. It's a super fun character, dashing around, destroying everything. You're going to love it, man. You're going to love it. There's a lot of people that are playing with the Immortal Farmer and the Immortal Farmer 2.0 that are probably going to try this character out because of this video, when you see just how extreme this character's farming actually is, and the options and the malleability that you have to utilize Long Arm of the Law inside of this build, and how well it synergizes with your passives and gives you the ability to build the character however you want, so you can actually be a serious offensive threat and still maintain all of this farming power. And she's wild, man. She's absolutely wild. With gadgets, I just run her the same as everyone else. I just run with hover turrets for defense and slow fields for mini bosses, just in case you come up against those situations. The hover turrets can protect you while you're farming, and the slow field can either buy you time or completely disable the mini boss if you need to do that. So she's a powerhouse, guys. She's super fun. She is she's the greatest thing about this character, honestly, is that it's a newbie character. These are all classics. Pathfinder's a classic. You got Trailblazer Quinn. She's a classic set character. Fleetfoot Ken, classic set character. Flash AC. I believe I should actually double check that right now. Pretty sure Flash AC is also classic. Oh, maybe he's not. Oh, never mind. My apologies. Flash AC is actually not a classic set character. Not that it matters. He's not crucial to this build at all. I was just throwing a bunch of phase characters in here. Phase Shift, Phase Scout Jess is classic. She is the mythic for the Outlanders classic set, and Recon Scout Eagle Eye is also classic set. So all of these characters are, except for Phased Out, these are all classic set characters, and none of them are actually necessary for this build. This is just the one that I used for this video, just to showcase the power of the pickaxe, and to show that you don't need any specific support heroes to power up this build to really be a top tier farmer. So give it a try, guys. Mess around with your support team, see what you can come up with. Try all kinds of stuff. Try Teddy specialties, try shock seismic slam specialties, try phasing specialties, try using a full assault rifle build, go heavy into the soldiers, try pistols, SMGs, anything. Try anything and everything. That is the beauty of this class, is you can be the craziest farmer you've ever seen while still having the most intense, most combat driven support team that you can imagine. You can build this character any way you want and be at full power with your offense. All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this newbie farmer video featuring Pathfinder Jess. Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. It's an absolutely fantastic character, and if you don't have Archaeologist or Fossil Southie, you do not have to feel bad at all. Anybody can get this character easily. If you don't have it, it drops from any llama. You can get this character from any llama. You can get it from the event store sometimes. If you want to waste your flux on it, you can even go to the heroes page in your collection book, go over to Outlanders, and Pathfinder Jess is right here. She is one of the basic characters. You can go over and press the right button to recruit her. She will cost 120 training manuals and 100 of the legendary flux. So if you just absolutely have to have her right now, that is an option. It's totally fine. You can also recruit the purple version of her, which is a lot cheaper, and all that means is that she'll have lower health and lower shields, so she'll be a little squishier, but it'll mean that you could save your legendary flux. You can use epic flux, which is really easy to get and not really necessary. It's not something you're going to be short on, and you can then utilize her full power as an epic purple character to do whatever you need to do, right? And this is what she looks like there. She's actually pretty cool too. She's wearing the brown jacket with the red bandana. So yeah, you have some options on how to get a top tier classic set farmer for really, really cheap if you don't have her. But honestly, this character is a character that you're going to get right out the gate as a new player. You're going to be getting green versions of her, and you can use flux to boost her up to blue and up to purple and even up to legendary if that's important to you. So you have tons and tons of options. So I just thought I'd make this for the new guys who were really, really feeling down that they missed out on the Dino heroes. They missed out on Fossil Southie. They missed out on Archaeologists, and they felt like there was such a disadvantage in terms of farming capability. And really, that's just not the case. I'm here to show you guys, one of the most powerful farmers in the entire game, very nearly, at the level of the the immortal farmers. And if you get this character, you are going to have just an absolute blast. All right, guys, if you like this video, if you found it helpful, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. It really, really helps us out. Ring that little bell for notifications, and please leave a comment down below and let me know how you like this video. Did you find it helpful? Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for being a part of the VASH Corps. Thank you so much for watching my videos, guys. It means the world. Thank you for making it possible to serve you guys and to create content for you. Thank you for helping this channel grow. You know, your views mean everything to us, so thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah!